What's up everyone, I hope you guys are doing really well. So welcome back to some Vampyr, and I am super duper freaking happy that I have finally done the last boss fight. Now I did do it off camera, but like I was recording as I started the fight, or just like a little bit into the fight, I started recording it, and I was honestly so close to dying. I had quite a few, not like loads, but I had a few health syringes. I had a full set of stamina syringes, and I literally had one blood syringe, which I used at the very last minute, which is literally how I managed to kill her. I literally do not know how I managed to do it, but we did it, and I'm super freaking happy that I don't have to go and farm some more stuff. But yeah, I was so close to dying at a couple of points. I don't know how I managed to do it, but we did it, and I'm super freaking happy. So I hope you guys enjoy this like little boss fight thing, and I will see you guys in a few minutes because we have to go and find Lady Ashbury.
No one could ever defeat you, mother of us all, for you are our every root and leaf.
You've always been my most amusing son.
Then go back to sleep, my queen, and smile at us from your dreams.
Did they feel my wrath? Have they suffered enough?
More than ever, mother of us all.
Until the next time.
Until the next time.
So it's over then, young Ekon. You have put an end to this terrible menace.
Old Bridget? What are you doing here?
This is my realm, Ekon. This is Suascal territory.
But they were all massacred by the monstrosity that Harriet became.
Others will come, engendered by deceitful vampires. I don't mean you, of course.
I thought you'd been slaughtered, with all the other Suascals.
I was up above, in search of help when Harriet suddenly turned into that thing. I have no idea what it was.
It's all over now. The epidemic has been stopped.
Yes, you prevailed in the end. I hope you'll forgive me for the way I treated you when first you presented yourself at our gate.
No need to apologize, really.
Perhaps there will be no stories told or songs sung of what happened here today. But I'll know the truth. Jonathan Reid, newborn vampire, stepped forward and saved us all.
I'm honored to be part of this city's legend. Thank you, old Bridget. May I ask you just one question?
How could I refuse you anything now? I'll answer just as I answered Lady Ashbury when we met a few nights ago.
Who are you? Really?
I was born with the name Bridget Eleanor Wellington. In 1738, my beloved and immortal husband decided to preserve my beauty and youth forever by making me drink his blood.
You were Lord Redgrave's wife. Then the pompous fool rejected you, did he not?
It was about 200 years ago. Peace found me in time. And I sincerely hope it will find you too, now that all is over.
No, it's not over. I may have ended the vampire epidemic, but I still need answers from the woman I love.
I feared you would say that. Go then, young Ekon, and face your fate. Just remember that I'll always be here for you.
London has been cleansed. This catastrophe came about when an ancient, malignant will crossed paths with mortal imprudence. For now, we are safe. For now. My craving for blood remains. Red like hate, red like hunger. Red as life and death, passing from one immortal to another. From predator to victim. Patiently biding its time to rise again. London has been cleansed for now, but there's a simmering hatred, fear, and old grudges. When will we succumb, mortals and immortals alike? The next disaster is only a matter of time. My only hope now is to catch the woman I love, to understand why she fled, and unmask the secret that has been lurking in her blood for so long. Well, this is it. Lady Ashbury's domain. Why am I not surprised it's not on any maps? I'd better hurry.
So we are at this beautiful manor, or I guess like derelict place. This car though, it's like the brightest thing I've freaking seen. I want to know where he got it. So we have to find a way to enter the castle, healthy carrier. So we need to find out Lady Ashbury and find out why her blood turned Harriet and stuff like that. But we have to speak to this blood guy again.
Beautiful morn, my child. It looks like dawn is here at long last.
Can't you just leave me alone? Your precious queen has been sent back to the bottomless pit from whence she came. The nightmare is almost over.
I am here to say goodbye. The sun's warmth exhausts me. Soon I will rejoin my queen in her endless sleep. It is over. You did well.
Gee, thanks. It's not but we said it's almost over. About the Red Queen?
So our beloved mother will just go back to sleep, now that enough people have suffered. Is that it?
No, Jonathan. The Morrigan has been appeased because you dared confront her. You have prevailed, my bittersweet champion.
Okay, great. What are you to her?
And what are you to her? Her counterpart? Her opponent in some timeless game?
She is my mother. My dreadful and sour-tempered mother. She is yours too, in a way, but you are not born from her terrible womb like me. You are but a distant child.
What does she seek? Revenge? Retribution?
She seeks nothing, since she only dreams of it. In the ancient tongue, when I was young, her name meant ghostly queen. Pray she never fully awakens, for her wrath knows no bounds.
This is not over. I am here to find the true origin of the blood of hate.
'Tis unwise to interfere with a tale rooted so deeply in the suffering of others.
Okay, what happened to Ascalon about the God of Brewen? Let's do Ascalon.
What will happen to Ascalon? Will you let them run the country from the shadows?
I don't interfere with petty political intrigues. Ascalon was built upon the lie of a lineage. Such a deceit cannot last forever.
But Lord Redgrave definitely possessed Marshall's blood. Untainted blood from the greatest vampire knight.
Really? I wonder how he managed to acquire it. Perhaps I should retrieve this artifact before going back to sleep.
What will become of the vampire hunters?
They will never stop searching for William Marshall, for he escaped their two great hunts. Remember that you too are now on their dark list.
I'd just go live, like, in a castle somewhere.
What will become of the Brotherhood?
The Brotherhood is as wise as it is ancient. You have nothing to fear from it.
I am not afraid.
Do you truly think they are merely scholars poring over dusty books? The stole of St. Paul wielded faith sufficient to cast a dragon into the abyss.
That is just a legend.
Am I not a legend? Are you not about to become one yourself?
No. I must know why Elizabeth fled here when I discovered she was the original healthy carrier.
No, she is not what you say she is. That is a secret you will discover soon enough.
And you? Why are you here? Which new thread of which old twisted plan are you seeking to pull now? Tell me the truth.
I am just here to salute my sons, and to bid them fare thee well.
Your sons? Plural? My God, will you ever stop speaking in riddles?
Perhaps I am too old for your spoken language. Perhaps you now have so many subtle words you no longer hear the simplest ones.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
When he fought me, Geoffrey McCullum used a serum made of King Arthur's blood. Since then, I have discovered that it was vampire blood. Whose blood was it?
You just said it. It was the blood of a king. The blood of the champion I chose to save this land in its time of greatest peril.
King Arthur was also your progeny. Why am I not surprised?
Yes, he was. But he failed in the end. And for centuries the land suffered his defeat.
Speak clearly then, and answer my last question.
What is it?
Did I defeat the epidemic?
Now you've found the castle, Jonathan Reid. Only you can answer that. Farewell, my child. I shall dream about you soon.
I don't like that. I don't want him to dream about me. It's a wee little bit weird.
I cannot enter. The castle walls look decrepit. Maybe I can find a way to sneak in.
Maybe we can... Can I F up here? Maybe I have to go around this way. Nope, not that way. Oh, can I go in the water? No, we can't. Okay, this way it is then. This way it is. I mean, I think I just like legit tried to just climb. I don't think I would bother. What is this? Is this glowing for a reason? Mary, okay. Are we going the right way? I can only imagine so, yes. Oh yeah, because there's the gate. Or do I go through this door? No. It's very pretty here. Very, very pretty. Yeah, okay, here.
It's locked, all right. The lady of the manor isn't expecting visitors.
Okay. Could we just like, is the word like disapparate? We could just like go up there and make our way through. Seems like something that we should be able to do. Could be able to do. But at the moment we can't. Like this works fine.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think I smell Elizabeth's puppy.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Dear Lady Ashbury, thank you for the recent letter. When was this? 1865. The garden is beautiful under the summer sky. Although I noted your wish to avoid the heat and direct sunlight. Countess Alexandra. Okay.
She must be here somewhere. It's locked.
Oh, is this one locked as well then?
I cannot enter.
Okay, so good job I went this way.
This
Very,
castle
like,
is falling
kind of
apart.
Untouched, sort of, though. Portrait of Elizabeth Blackwood. Okay. As a new legal owner of the Ashbury estate, I intend to quickly engage in the overdue maintenance and repairs of the walls. Yeah, that worked out very well. And the crypt of the castle, among a few architects I have invited to send forth proposals. Okay.
Like most castles, this one has a crypt. And it holds something special inside.
Yeah, I bet. Oh wait, who's this? Portrait of Dr. Jonathan Reid. She painted me in 1918.
Elizabeth, my love, you allow my portrait to watch over you while you sleep. I'm flattered.
When, like, what is the year like right now? I like that. It's like making stone look like elegant and soft, if you will, or like silky. Like this castle, by the way, it reminds me an awful lot of the game I played called Black Mirror. Oh shit. Was this supposed to happen? I guess so.
That sweet fragrance. Elizabeth's perfume. She was here, and recently.
She is still here, I bet. Locate a secret passage. Okay, what's the beddings? It's in the fireplace. It's normally where they are. Harry Potter, please.
What are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work.
Okay, I have to find some sort of sword. Some sort of sword, apparently, to go in it. Recent. Oh, I probably should have actually read that. Oh, rat-ta-ta-ta-ta-tas. I hope I don't have to fight something else. Sorry, what looks suspicious? Oh, this up here.
A sword and a moon are the symbols I should look for.
Okie dokie. Oh, that is the queen. Oh, fancy. Okay, so a sword and a moon, a sword and a moon. Okay. You asked for conveyance of a large coffin. Okay, from the Temple Church, London, to the crypt of the Ashbury. Castle in Scotland. I'm happy to report your request has finally been validated. Okay, great. She wants a giant coffin. Oh, okay, right. Moon. A moon and a sword. Maybe the sword is what I saw. Let's open this. Moon and a sword.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Okay, do either you have a sword for me?
What are these symbols?
Okay,
I
there's
can
a
feel the
shield.
mechanism, but it doesn't work.
Okay, there's a flower. But he said moon and a sword. I see the sword, but I don't see the moon. Let's try this one.
Here's another switch. I should keep looking.
Okay, right. So we have the sword one. I just need... Oh wait, here we go, here we go. Is this a sword? Is this the moon? Yes.
One
this is
last
the moon.
switch, and...
Oh, okay, so we need one more. One more switch. Surely it should be like in here somewhere. You would think, maybe? Unless I have to do the moon and the sword. And just the moon and the
Voila.
sword. Yeah, there we go. I told you it would be in the fireplace. It's so, like, conspicuous. So conspicuous. Well, this is kind of daunting, though. Ancient tomb, an angel come to me, blessed to be God. Michael appeared to me last night in all his glory, shaped in glorious blood to grant me eternal life at the dusk of my life. Okay. That must be that blood guy. I can't remember his name. This way. Elizabeth, my love, I'm coming for you.
Drop your... Thing to be afraid of.
Shall we abandon this then? Shall we lower our heads?
No. Never. You taught me that.
Why is he
Blood
purple?
approaching.
Oh, that's William Marshall. Okay.
Old but young. How strange. Shall I drink it? Smite it?
No, Father. He is a friend. Please, rest. I'll take care of it.
Caution, Elizabeth. Deceit runs through these veins.
I know, Father. What took you so long, Jonathan?
I was trying to kill a red queen. Thanks for the help.
Is this really him?
Yes. This is William Marshall. 1st Earl of Pembroke, servant of 5 mortal kings, former regent and saviour of England. The greatest knight who ever lived, according to some.
And you called him father?
For he gave me eternal life, and much more.
I have so many questions, Elizabeth.
You always had questions, Dr. Reid.
Now that I stand before you both, in this vault, I know not where to begin.
We still have a few minutes left.
A few minutes? London is saved. Oh my goodness. A few minutes until what? Is she gonna turn into a freaking beast as well? I'm gonna try to go through all of these.
Where are we? What is this place?
This is the Ashbury estate. I inherited the title when I purchased the castle.
Is this your retreat? Something of a secret place?
It's more of a sanctuary, really. This is where I take care of my father. Ever since he became unwell.
Are you not afraid someone might discover you here? It's not that hard to find.
Do not assume that I would hesitate to silence anyone who tried to reveal my secret. Fortunately, it has rarely come to that.
Why did you flee here?
When you told me I was the healthy carrier, I had nowhere else to go.
You mean you had to return to the real source of this scourge?
Yes, to end it, once and for all.
Will you go back to London?
No, Jonathan. I do not intend to.
And what of your daughter?
Charlotte is a strong, independent woman who's about to come into money. I took care of everything. Now it's time for her to shape her future.
I have destroyed the disaster, this creature that Harriet Jones had become. The epidemic is no more, and London will recover. In time.
Yes. You did well, Jonathan. You truly saved the city.
Yes, we did. Despite all obstacles. I'm truly convinced we did it together, Elizabeth.
I cannot bear knowing I was the cause of all this. Through the use of my own blood.
No. This catastrophe was the result of unethical experimentation. And the will of a creature so inexplicably evil, she exceeds all the terrible wonders I have seen since my death.
But it was my blood all along. My corrupted blood of hate. The poisoned blood of my father. A healthy carrier. That's all I am.
Oh, I kind of feel sorry for her. Is he dangerous? We could cure him. Why hide him?
Why are you hiding William Marshall here?
How could I not take care of him? He sacrificed himself by giving me the only dose of antidote he had.
Oh, okay, he gave you?
He gave you the antidote?
Yes. And in doing so, he knew he'd have to be confined here. And yet he volunteered. That's how great a man William Marshall was. And still is.
He's like sitting right there and you're just like talking about him.
What do you do for him?
I visit him as often as possible. I paint the landscapes he will never see again. I feed him with my blood.
You feed him? You barely sustain yourself on the weak blood of the dying, yet you give him your blood?
After he saved me from the blood rage, I swore I would never kill to feed. He said the same.
His like jacket is like super twitching.
Is he dangerous?
What do you think? He is a thirsty Ekon who has not fed in centuries. An elder vampire driven by an urge to kill and spread the blood of hate.
Can he communicate?
Yes. Sometimes he even seems like the noble knight who saved and raised me. But you know, the malice never fully leaves his eyes.
No redemption, then?
And yet he thinks he has been offered immortality by the angels to protect the feeble and to smite the unholy.
We could cure him.
It's too late. The blood of hate has run for too long. The antidote would not work on him. I tried. Believe me, I tried.
William Marshall infected you. He is the true, original carrier.
Yes. But he saved me by sacrificing himself.
Saved you? How?
The tears of angels. The cleansing of impure blood by an older, more powerful blood. It worked on me, did it not?
Yes. Blood is the definitive key to our species. Scowls, cleansing, lineage. Do you really think it worked?
It has, Jonathan. I was nothing but a beast who took pleasure in slaughter. I roamed across Europe, reaping my bloody crop. It was the blood of hate. My father's antidote cured me.
Okay.
Who are you, really?
How could I answer that? I went through many lives and identities to reach this day. To you, I am Elizabeth Ashbury, and that's all I wish to be.
I need to know more.
I need to know more. I want to know who you really are. Where you were born. Where you lived.
I was born
1551?
Elizabeth Samantha Mary Englewood in 1551 in Hertfordshire. My parents owned a pub in Hoddesdon. Are you satisfied?
What is the year now?
How did you meet William Marshall?
He was an Econ for centuries when he found me. He saved me from certain death by making me his progeny.
Why did he choose you?
You should ask him that.
Did you ever blame him?
Not even when he was infected and bit me. He is my father. He raised me. He taught me how to behave.
What about us?
What do you mean?
You know my feelings towards you, Elizabeth. But you left without a word. So I'm worried about your feelings towards me.
I love you, Jonathan. I've loved you since the moment I saw you rescue poor Mr. Hampton in that filthy slaughterhouse. Forgetting the danger as you turned your back, like the newborn fool you were.
You should have told me.
No, Jonathan. The William Marshall myth lies at the heart of so many hostile plans. I could not risk jeopardizing his safety.
So why did you come here? You knew I would follow you. I can't let you go.
Because I know now the blood of hate is still in my veins. No one but I can put an end to this tragedy.
I can help you. You can trust me, Elizabeth.
Not always, Jonathan. I remember how you killed that poor nurse for blackmailing me.
Would your protege agree to speak with me? I have so many questions for him.
Go on, Jonathan. But be careful.
She looks in pain. His eyes look like really hateful,
so
like mine.
William. My God. You really are William Marshall. You served Richard the Lionheart and his brother, King John. It is such a privilege to meet you.
I did in my day. Come closer if you want to speak. For my hearing isn't what it used to be.
I think your hearing is fine, sir.
What is it you want then?
He was gonna eat me. I'm kind of just curious about going for
The
this.
blood of hate. How does it affect you? Do you feel it now?
The blood of hate? Yes. Nothing more than a sneeze, really. A sneeze held for so long, you could blow a fortress down if you released it.
Okay. Can we talk about vampires? Can we speak about the Morrigan? I mean, this is like that's the blood guy.
Do you remember Myrddin, your maker?
Only God is my maker, for he created everything on this earth. He blessed me with eternal life through his archangel, Michael.
But Myrddin, Michael, is a vampire. He made you a blood-sucking creature of the night.
Blood, yes. I used to drink it from the throats of the unworthy. Then I was punished for my deceit. During my penance, I rely entirely upon my sweet Elizabeth.
We could set you free. How was she infected?
Tell me about Elizabeth. How was she infected?
I do not wish to discuss it.
Please, Sir William. I need to know what the blood of hate is. How is it transmitted?
After defeating the disaster in St. Paul's Cathedral, I returned to my retreat, infected. This is where my sweet Elizabeth found me, for she heard my pain from across the sea.
Where is this retreat you mentioned?
In London, under Temple Church, beneath my empty tomb. I always loved to sleep there while listening to the bell above.
What happened then?
The blood of hate had twisted me into a rage-filled man. I attacked my progeny and infected her too. Forgive me, Elizabeth. I failed you.
You bit her again? Is that how she was infected with the disaster's blood? I think I understand now.
Elizabeth fled, and I fell to my knees, begging for forgiveness. I swore I would find a way to make things right.
Did you really sacrifice yourself to save her?
That was the only righteous path. The blood of hate made me betray her. I am at peace here. I can think about what I've done and how I failed.
Do you not want to be cured?
No. This hunger is mine. I would feel empty without it. It has been part of me for so long. All I want is quiet. Silence.
You agreed to be confined here then?
Yes. Once I was sure she was cured, I asked to be locked down here. I deserve it. The world needs it.
He could have easily just like left though.
We could set you free. Let you out. Isn't that what you want?
I pray for the day I'll see the sky again.
Just look out the
I have all
curtains.
but forgotten its colors. I could walk and do so many things beneath the stars. But I doubt it will be wise to release me.
Then will you stay here and repent?
Elizabeth told me it will not be long now. I cannot wait to feel the sweet caress of her hand on my cheek after so long as she releases me.
Oh, so she's gonna kill him.
Has the time come?
Yes, Father.
Why not unleash me then? To see the sky a final time?
You already are the sky, and all its stars.
I'm not defeated, for I welcome the sword you bear, for it is mine.
You were never defeated, my lord.
Why do you have to stand so far back? Oh, she got to chop his head off.
Farewell, Father.
So that's how we kill the vampires, even in the game.
To you also, Jonathan.
No, no, no.
What do you mean?
I can't stand what I've become. This healthy carrier, as you put it. The flames will purify the poison that runs in my veins.
No! I won't allow this to happen.
Oh, please don't.
I am death, Jonathan. Wherever I go, I can't stand it.
Grab her.
I am
Oh
Dr.
god, I'm
Jonathan
not letting this
Reid,
happen.
champion of Myrddin, chosen to save England from the vampire epidemic. I could cure you.
What do you mean?
We are creatures of blood, Elizabeth. Everything about us is in our blood. With time I could perfect the antidote William Marshall gave you. Trust me, for time is on our side.
Oh, romance.
That is a risk I cannot take, Jonathan. I won't bring another such disaster into this world.
Elizabeth, no. Trust me. I can save you.
How could I trust you, Jonathan? Have you not betrayed me?
I had choices to make.
I got a
you.
bad ending, great.
And that is my choice.
Elizabeth, I love you.
Then let me go now.
Wait! No!
Okay. This is my bad ending. We don't get to live happily ever after. She's just standing there. I'm pretty sure if I started to burn, I'd be like rolling around on the freaking goddamn floor, but okay. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I got maybe the worst ending. I think I will look up the endings.
For the summoned, called by this
Just
song.
after this.
Child born from darkness, whose path he must find. Now the song is sung, and your path chosen. England is safe, but the cost was dire. Blood and tears, both parched by cleansing flames. You've lost your way, my champion bittersweet. I am moved to pity as I feel your rampant rage void of purpose or meaning. My queen sleeps once again, and I'll soon join her slumber. Until alas she rises, woken by the hunger never fed.
So did we go on some sort of like a rampage? Okay, a taste for blood. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I got like the worst possible ending. So I'm just gonna quickly look up the endings to see what other ones there are. Okay, apparently there are 4 endings. 1, Jonathan and Elizabeth travel the world. 2, Jonathan and Elizabeth remain in the castle. 3, Elizabeth dies. Jonathan struck by grief. And 4, Elizabeth dies and Jonathan becomes a killer. I believe I got the killer one. The best ending, after taking William Marshall, Jonathan convinces Elizabeth that they can stay together and overcome the curse of vampirism. Okay, so to get the best ending, I have to mesmerizing Dorothy Crane, give blood to Sean Hampton, which we did. Let Aloysius Dawson, die, which we did do that as well. We spared McCullum as well. Let Edgar Swansea die, not drinking blood from any other citizen. The game doesn't count drinking blood in combat only. Okay, so to get that one you kind of don't have to take anybody. Obviously I took quite a few people, so that one you have to really just, I guess, be calm throughout. Jonathan and Elizabeth remain in the castle. I don't know what you must also, to get this ending, you need to finish the game by killing no more than a few citizens. You must also not allow any district to collapse, just as simple happy ending. Okay, I feel like I should have had that one because I didn't drink an awful lot of people. I think I drank maybe like 3 or 4, but there is a city place that is in critical, I think. Ending, okay, Elizabeth dies and Jonathan is struck with grief. This is the first of the bad endings, and Jonathan fails to save Elizabeth at the moment, and the woman pushes him away and throws herself into the flames. Is sad. Oh, okay, maybe this is the one I got, because it's the same picture. This end awaits a player who has sucked a lot of blood, killed many citizens, and sacrificed at least 1 district. But it was only in critical, it wasn't in like the red. During your game you need to balance between making good choices, saving McCullum, and sucking the blood of her. Oh, okay. And then the 4th ending, Elizabeth dies, Jonathan becomes a killer. This is the darkest ending in the game. Jonathan, in a dialogue with Elizabeth, accepts her death without even trying to save her. Okay, later. Okay, so we didn't get the worst ending, but we did get a bad ending. We got ending 3, where she dies and we are struck with grief. So at least I didn't get the one where he becomes like a killer, but we also didn't get, we didn't get a good ending, but I am super happy that I have finished this game, this series. I am super sorry that it has taken me so long, but the boss fights just, they weren't for me. There's stuff about, I'm glad I played this game, don't get me wrong, I'm super glad I played this game. Again, thank you so much for suggesting it, and again, I am sorry it's taken me so long to finish it, but I was determined to finish it, and I'm super happy that I did. So I enjoyed the game. There are definitely some parts about it and bits about it that I feel like it was missing to make it better. I think fast travel between, well, that's just me being lazy, but I feel like fast travel between the only hideouts, not just like willy-nilly fast travel, whatever, but like fast traveling between hideouts would be good. I mean, we're a vampire, we can like dash up onto like what are they? We can just like dash up onto like higher ground and stuff. I feel like that's the type of stuff that you should be able to do a lot more around the map, and you should be able to do it in combat as a way to get out of combat. The combat was not necessarily my favorite thing, but you know, we did do it, we did complete it, so that is something. I think as well mini-map would have been good. But yeah, just like little bits here and there that I feel like they could have added, which would have made it a lot better. But overall, I'm glad I played it. Thank you for suggesting it. Once again, sorry it's taking me so long, but I'm so happy that we managed to do it. And thank you guys so much for watching the series and persevering with me and letting me kind of drag it out a bit because I got frustrated with the boss fights and everything like that. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you do have any game suggestions or anything like that, feel free to leave them in the comments. And yeah, just thank you all so much. Hit the like button, don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care, bye.